Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel! Today I'll be reading A Multi-Character Executor by MS Zero Milk on Tumblr. So let's get into it. Giyuu Tomioka. My best guess is, honestly, your first name. And if he's feeling frisky, maybe Hawaiian-chan. But he's never over the top with this one. Giyuu would much rather keep it simple. Openly being in a relationship seems romantic enough for him, and the fact that anyone knows anything about his personal life was a miracle in and of itself. I would like to clarify though, this does not mean that the man is not an absolute freak in other scenarios. That's really the date. For himself, he much prefers romantic acts over cute pet names. Even just calling him Tomioka in public seems a bit melodramatic to him, but when you lean in close to his ear, early in the morning over breakfast, and at the market, so you could hear you with the sound of a noisy corpse party, or at night, when you're tucked together in bed, and whisper baby, his betters. Tengen. This man kind of talks like a mob boss. Not quite, but there's no way else to describe it. His favorite things to call you are primarily sweetheart, babe, princess. And even though he's a bit of an informal guy, but he's got his husband priorities straight. He uses pet names, showing the rest of the world that you belong to each other. He loves showing you off. He loves showing people that you're his, and he's yours. You and wives are all warming up to calling each other by your first names, which is adorable. And Tengen is trying to get the three of them to stop calling him Lord, since it makes him feel a little bit weird this day, with neighbors and whatnot, not needing to know all this shouldn't be business. He was never a lord to you though, so this was not a habit that you needed to break. Calling him Tengen so casually kind of make everyone's head spin. In private though, I know this man is an animal. I just know. He likes you calling him all kinds of my lord. And speaking sweetly and formally. Not always though, just special occasions. Rengoku Kyojuro. I obviously and firmly believe that this man calls you one of three things. My love, my darling, and dear. Why on if he's worried though? Kyojuro was nothing if not a gentleman, in every sense of the word. He thinks sweeping romantic terms of endearment are obviously the only way to address his partner divine. There's almost no argument to be had over this. He likes for you to call him by his surname. He just thinks it's so intimate. Nothing fancy, just Kyojuro. It made him feel like he was yours. It made his heart dance. He was such an outgoing child that he wanted to call everyone by their first names and have a bunch of really good friends, which came on a little too strong for the neighborhood kids, guests to the house, his father's pillar teammates, strangers at the market, kind of anyone he was ever introduced to. So his parents told him, Kyojuro, when two people love and trust each other very much, when they have known each other for a very long time, they use their first names. Those are your closest friends, the ones who see you like family. His eyes got all wide-eyed and he stared back at them and said, like you do. So, here we are. Obanai Iguro. He's everyone's favorite hard ass. This one, he uses your name as punishment. He's soft and sweet with his love. Don't get me wrong. At much like Shinobu and Sanemi, he likes to use his words to get to you. He likes to work you up with low whispers while you're making breakfast or finishing up work late at night. He'll get your attention by calling your first name, then brush your arm, and murmur something fully uncalled for. He's a very private individual, though, so never in public, even if you're alone. Anywhere other than your property, he's pretty formal. But get him sleepy enough, and he's all sweetie this and sweetie that. He can even be a little whiny about it if he's exhausted. Because he's strict about his demeanor in public, and because you know how worked up he can be in private. You like to tease him where you can. Perhaps he'll accidentally call him Cupcake when wishing him luck on a mission with his teammates around. And accidentally ask for Iguro when checking in on him at work instead of Obanai. All to get him to say your name a little angrily later. Otherwise, Obanai was pretty vanilla when it came to terms of endearment. He's also a huge self-loathing softie, so he loves it. When you call him something sweet and a little silly, Plum, do you need anything from the market? Good morning, sunshine, you'd say, wrapping your arms around his waist and kissing his cheeks. He loves being cuddled up like that. It made him feel very safe and very secure. And this also extended to Kabura Maru. Called that sweet snake love back one time, and Albanai's slipping out the ring. He just wants to be loved. People were always scared of him and his snake, and the fact that he loved him, and also liked his pet, well, it made him feel very happy. Like there was nothing in the world that could separate you two. Please love this gremlin very softly. He really needs it. Thank you guys for listening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I hope you enjoyed listening to this as much as I did making it. Anyway, goodbye.